Temple Dynasty is back, and we are better, man. We are going to get into the offseason in this video. As y'all see on the screen, we're currently at week 11. That's where we left off. Well, I have decided let's move forward a little bit. We're going to jump into the next season. We're going to go through the whole entire offseason in this video. And when we post the next Temple Dynasty video, that will start with the new season of Temple Dynasty. So obviously in this series, we have played every single game up until this point, other than when we did the death penalty. We have played every single game of every single season. This is going to be our first time really simulating a couple games. We have 3 games left. The team is 1-8 right now, and we already know we are the worst team in college football. We know that. So playing these next couple games, most likely we're going to lose. We could get a win, but we already got our one big win this season, beating Notre Dame. I think we just advance, hop into the next season, and keep the series going. It's been about 3 weeks, like I said, man. Let's hop into it. We're going to sim, and then we're going to get really into this off season. Before we sim, let's hop into recruiting, and let's see where we left off, man. It's been a little bit since we hopped into this dynasty, and the reason I decided to do this, it was either this or the series was going to completely die, man. I didn't want that, man. I do want to win another national championship before college football 26 come out. So I do want to rebuild this team once again, and let's just see where we left off, man. So tight end is a position where we got to find a guy here, man. Let's see. Let's do a little bit of scouting. Okay, he's not bad, nor is he good. Okay, maybe even a vertical threat tight end. I wouldn't be mad at that. We offer a bunch of scholarships, but we don't know who's good. Let's go off height and weight. 6'6", 236-pound vertical threat tight end. That sounds very good. We know he's not going to develop, but some attributes don't look that bad. Solid speed on him for be a 3-star. Route running not horrible. Man, we're a bad team. We got to take what we could get, man. Other than that, damn, we should have invested some more hours into this guy. Oh, my goodness, man. Let's figure out how we could do that. Okay, yeah, we're going to lose a bunch of our old linemen. I think we could remove some hours off a guy like this. Yeah, we can remove all the hours. He is a gem, but he is going to commit to the program, and he probably will be a starter for his next season. This guy, he's a gem also, but we're pretty far in the lead. No other schools going after him. Let's actually put some hard sells on these guys and try to win their recruitments, because O-line is probably one of the biggest needs of the program. Man, we about to lose all our O-linemen. Damn. Wow, they're on our body. They do not want us to get these O-linemen. This guy, let's put the soft sell on, but even like this other guard, Navy is now taking the lead. Buddy, want to go to Navy over us, man? You want to go to the military? Go. All right, so put the hard sell on this guy. Trying to come back for Daniels. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Got one center who Rutgers is now coming into the mix. Not great. Got the soft sell going. D-line. We have this guy who's a gem, speed rusher. What's this attributes looking like? 80 finesse moves. He's probably a day 1 starter with 80 speed. He's small, 6 foot 245, or he's compact, I should say. He's not small in weight, but he's definitely a little bit smaller for an edge rusher as far as height. Got 2 D tackle commits who both are gems. We'll take that. One outside linebacker who is where some schools are trying to come back in these recruitments. Man, relax. This guy, damn, we're no longer in first place. We can hard sell, and we haven't been up to this point, man. Oh my, that might cost us this recruitment. Throw the hard sell on for Jaden, and hopefully we come back. That last name is crazy on him. And then some of these other guys, looking good for these 2 slot corners from PA. Love that. Safeties, damn, another guy where people are trying to come back, man. Army trying to come into the mix. You want to go to the Army? Go to the Army if you want to go to the Army then. All right, with that being said, let's go ahead and advance, man. It feels weird. First time really like simming games for a season where we actually was playing with this Temple Dynasty, and we lost out on Jaden. He goes to Liberty. Damn, my guy, you had to leave us. We lose that game also against Troy. Unfortunate, but is what it is, man. We get to do more recruiting. And I want to find another quarterback, but we just don't have enough hours to do everything I want to do here, man. We just don't. Honestly, we just don't have nearly enough hours. But as we slowly get some commits, we will be in a better spot. Especially some of these 3-stars are just not being recruited, and that'll help us out a lot. But damn, like this guy, let's get out, man. We have no chance. We put the hard sell on. And yeah, we put the hard sell on. He still want to go to Pitt. He goes on a visit week 14. Got to remove that, man. Got to cut our losses. We probably should have scheduled a couple visits for these old linemen, but is what it is, man. Is what it is. This guy coming out to visit, we still have a chance, a small chance, but it is a chance to get him. This guy, we gotta throw a hard sell on, man. Rutgers is coming out of nowhere. He is a Jersey kid. It looks like he want to stay in Jersey. So look at the need screen, and it tells us we need a lot of wide receivers, man. Do we really? Let's look. How many wide receivers do we have, man? I mean, I feel like we don't need that many, but okay, I feel like wide receivers are actually one of the positions where we kind of good at. We're kind of strong. Apparently need a bunch of linebackers, defensive back as well. D-line, not so much. Same with O-line. Apparently we don't need that many old linemen. So for that, let's see if we can find another linebacker here, man. We got this one athlete here, is a bust, and then this guy. Let's see if we go over and find any linebackers being under recruited at the 3-star level, man. Come on, come to Philly, man. We got some. We don't got no NIL deals, but we got cheesesteaks, you know. We got stuff like that. Let's add a couple of them, and we got a 3-star, or excuse me, a 3 pipeline prestige pipeline boost, whatever you want to call it. Let's get the scholarship out there to all of them, and I think we'll just end up pursuing one of them, like just putting in 25 hours for. Let's see. I guess this guy. No, pass coverage. Let's see. Who could we? Let's do this guy. Buffalo is in the mix. We can steal a guy from Buffalo. Let's take him. Larry, committed to the program. My guy. Come on. Pennsylvania guy stays in Pennsylvania. And Buddy went to Army. That's unfortunate, man. All right, so that guy ended up locking us out. But we do find a middle linebacker with 89 speed from Georgia. All right, let's go ahead, put at least 25 hours on. Other guy wanted nothing to do with us. And I guess we go after 2 athlete middle linebackers. Why not? It's 2 of them here. Let's go after both of them. Get some more safety prospects on the list. We're going to offer a scholarship because our one safety we was pursuing, he went to Army, which is weird. Remove him off the board. We advance and we're getting more commits. Outside linebacker, then 2 linemen, 3 linemen. We'll take that. We'll take that. The team is coming around. We are doing something. We went 1-11 on the season. Nasty, nasty work from Temple program, man. It's not a good year for us. Not a good year at all. And as expected, we coming out the death penalty. Did we put up a fight in the next 3 games? Not much of a fight. At least we put up at least 23 against UCF. We'll look at the final stats a little bit later. But Marvin Strickland, he might be the quarterback of the future. We're going to have to see what happens with development. He might transfer out for all we know. Playing time, he shouldn't transfer out with that deal breaker. Last week of recruiting, I believe before the offseason hits, we have 225 hours to spend here, and let's use them wisely, man. So we should get the power back to commit. This guy should commit pretty soon as well. Other than that, we didn't scout any other running back, but I'm kind of good with those 2 running backs, man. I feel good with that. And this guy, man, relax, man. Another guy where a school is coming in late trying to steal one of our players that we absolutely need. We need wide receiver. Very, very much of a position of need. Another military school, man. Come on, man. Everyone want to go to the military. That's a 3-star. It's not super realistic. Also got to find a new center because he is going to Rutgers. We're out. He's going to Rutgers. We got to find some more offensive linemen here because yeah, all our guys are, they cooked, man. They are cooked. Added a couple more centers to the board, do a little bit of scouting, and oh my goodness, it takes way too long to scout these players. 5 clicks. That's way too much. That is way, 4 clicks. Okay, we found 1 bust. We're just going to hope that this guy's not a bust, man. Bye. We're just going to put the hours in, okay? We're going to hope he's not a bust. Also, I see... Yeah, let's hope he's not a bust. It's not great schools pursuing him. We'll also offer this guy a scholarship as well. D-line, we should be good there. We have 155 hours left, and we got a couple of linebackers we've been trying to get. Let's scout this guy, man. See if he's going to be any good. He's a bust. Okay, we'll remove him as well. And I guess let's up the hours. Let's go 50 on the 2 linebackers because they're actually pretty big position of needs for us. So 50 hours for these guys, and we should get the other linebacker. And then we already got the 1 outside linebacker commit. We got the cornerback commit. We're good there. One of the safeties locked us out, or 2 of them locked us out. So let's put 50 into this guy because we need safety. We need safety, man. We probably going to have a freshman starting at safety. If y'all remember anything about the past year, we had a 55 overall player starting at safety all season. So, yes, I don't know why I waited this late to really recruit safety. But yeah, last year we had a 55 overall as a starter. We have hit managed staff screen. Guess what we doing, man? Guess what we doing? F prestige. Yeah, well, we gotta let him go, man. We gotta let him go. Need a new offense and defensive coordinator. Even though at times our offense was not that bad, but F prestige grades is horrible. Let's move on. I'm also thinking about joining a conference. I don't know what conference exactly yet. I'm thinking about joining a conference. We do get another middle linebacker commit from Pennsylvania. Also a D lineman from Michigan. We are getting there, man. We're going to have a pretty solid recruiting class. Sam from Oregon wins the Heisman, man, with 3,400 yards, 43 touchdowns, 3 interceptions on the year. Early national signing day. How we looking, boss? Where is the class going to be ranked, man? Iowa with the #1 class up until this point is actually nasty work, man. Actually, very nasty work. Damn, my class is so far 73rd. We're at 12 commits for now. Any of them good? You know, any of them with any development trait? Nope. Star development for the D lineman that just committed. We lost a guy to South Alabama. Come on, man. What we doing? What we doing here, man? But 2 stars, okay. 3 stars in total on the O line. We'll take that, man. Definitely building them trenches. All right, so for our coaches, I think I want to find. Anyway, yes, this is exactly what I need, man. Heavy motivator, a little bit tactician. You know, that's what I want right now. Heavy motivator, a little bit tactician. Maybe for the DC, we maybe find a little bit recruiter, or we go heavy recruiter for the DC. Let's do that, man. Let's offer this guy and see if they take the job. And they have agreed to the job. We have both our offense and defensive coordinator, and we should be good moving forward. College football playoff bracket, you got NC State winning the national championship in 2036, man. We are a couple years in the future. You can say a couple. They beat Oregon, and this is the bracket. You got Rice making the playoffs. You can't see it, or yes, you can. You can see it. They made the quarterfinals as well, so you can see it there. We got Middle Tennessee State also making the playoffs. And then NC State going 16-0 is nuts. That's nuts. Man, they snubbed us on the All-American, man. I believe Marvin Strickland, our quarterback, he should have made All-American, man. Speaking of our All-American, he ends up throwing for 2,800 yards, 20 touchdowns, and 13 picks, 62 on the completion percentage. The yards per game is not going to be accurate because he did not start all of those games. But yeah, I'll say not a horrible year for Marvin, man. I actually got some faith in Marvin moving forward, man. I actually think he'll be a pretty good player for us. Running game wasn't horrible. We just didn't run it enough. You know, our 2 running backs here with the most carries, 4.4 and 5.1 is actually not bad, man. We just didn't, like I said, didn't run the ball much. Only 1 fumble. Receiving numbers, man. This is also not horrible. 11 receiving touchdowns. Our best receiver, he'll be returning for his senior year. I believe we return all of our receivers. Yep, Jaden will return. We'll lose Mike, our third leading receiver, but our running backs was heavily involved in the receiving game, and they all will return also for their senior year. Tight end will also be back for his senior season, which is, we'll take that, man. We'll take that. Defense, 4.5 sacks for Lane, man. Lane was good for about 1 play a game and then about 5 bad plays. But he did end up with 4.5 sacks, 11 tackles for losses. And then Deacon also with 3 sacks and 14 tackles for loss. Interception numbers, man. Anthony with 3. Where is the 55 overall, man? He ended with for 1 interception, 75 tackles. Did he lead our team? He led our team in tackles, man. Oh, wow. The 54 overall led our team in tackles. Solo tackles, 33. A lot of assist tackles, man. I guess they just counted when he would touch a guy and not tackle him, but he would just touch him and someone else would end up making the tackle. He'll just slow the guy down, man. And this is something. 1 star, normal development, skill caps, horrible. What's the tackling rating, man? What is the tackling? 50. Oh, my goodness. We just had a player with 50 tackling rating lead our team in tackles. All right, we have officially hit the offseason. Let it start now, man. Let it start now. Players leaving. Who went out? If you went out, hit the curve, man. Hit the curve. Kevin, playing time. That's fine, man. You see we got the big dog in the house. He don't want no parts of it. We do have only a handful of players graduating, that's going to work in our favor, man. That's going to work in our favor a lot. Our team will be better next year. I seen Alex Claiborne in there was also one of our better safeties. I guess, our only good safety. He made a couple plays, I remember. Transfer portal What we talking about, man? What are we talking about once we hit the portal? First of all, commits. We'll go through. Have to put some hours on some of these high school guys that still haven't made their decision. And we should be good with high school recruiting. We lost out on some of these guys I'm seeing here, but we should be good enough. Transfer portal. Any steppers in the portal want to come change around the program, and we have a tight end. We have a tight end, and we have a couple other players. Damn, that's it, man. Oh my goodness. Any 5 stars in the portal? Of course not. 4 stars. How many 4 stars, man? 20, 30, 52. That's a lot. Or maybe not a lot, because in real life it's a lot more, but it's a lot for the game. None of them are interested in us, which is fine. And we have 1 3-star interest in us. The rest will have to be 2 stars if we want to bring in transfers. And we might. I don't know what the overall of a 2-star transfer is looking like really, but we'll at least consider it. And then we'll go through and just allocate some of these hours. We have 750 to spend here, which is not that bad. So we could finally just do some scouting of some. Oh my goodness, it takes so long to scout these guys, man. We do find a gym. I'm glad I scouted this guy because we know for sure we should put hours on him. But wow, that just takes so long. Wow. Okay, we'll put some hours on some of these guys. I wouldn't mind finding another old lineman if we can. I don't know if we can at this point, but we should at least try. Need a couple receivers, so we got to find some, man. It seems like it's only physical receivers left at this point, which is not the worst thing in the world, but I think I definitely prefer like a deep threat, even a route running, but beggars can't be choosers. Halfway through the transfer portal period, we're looking okay, man. I'm not going to say we're the best thing in the world right now. We did lose out on 1-2 quarterbacks, but the one guy that's a gem, we're pretty much a lock to get him. Jamar, hopefully he's going to be the quarterback of the future from Georgia. Nobody won him. He's a gem. Do he look amazing? I wouldn't say that. The throw power is a little bit low. We did find this other field general being under-recruited with higher throw power. Also, accuracy is not terrible. And we'll take an under-recruited quarterback if we could get one. Across the board, a bunch of these receivers have locked us out, but we're in the mix for a couple of them. So we're going to continue to try to go all out for them. And even like some of these athletes, we could move the defense. So we could win a couple of these recruitments. That'll actually put us in a very, very good place, man. We got the hours. Let's put more hours here, secure this recruitment as well. Tight end, looks like we should be bringing in at least 2 tight ends. Lost out on that guy. That's fine. We're going to lose out on this guy. If Arkansas won him, they're going to get him. We have no recruiting power against them, man. We're a bad program right now. The one transfer we're trying to go after, I don't know. I don't know if we'll get him, man. I don't know if we'll get him. I'm kind of mad that tight end. I don't even think I put hours into that tight end, the transfer tight end, and yeah, that's probably on me. That's probably on me. This guy, we could go ahead and throw the hard sell on, which is actually not terrible grades for us, so that helps us out a little bit. We could also use the visit if necessary. I hope we don't have to, but if necessary, we will throw a guy on the visit. Power rusher. Damn, all the big dogs came in the mix. We have no chance. Let's get out. Let's run. We have no chance, man. Let's add a few running backs, maybe a few athlete running backs with the intention of maybe moving them to D-line or linebacker. I believe running backs are one of those positions. Nope, there's only one available. Well, that's better than none. We have 115 hours, maybe an athlete scrambler that we can move the defense or something, man. We just need some guys we can move around. Pat Smalls, that just sounds like a name, man. That sounds like a name. He's 6'4", 193 pounds. He might be able to play safety, corner. I wanted a linebacker, but he's going to be a little bit too small for linebacker. Also add this running back who is a receiving back. We'll see if he's any good. Hidden International Signing Day. Commit. We signed a 2-star, signed that 1 transfer. We actually went after Pat Smalls. The athlete quarterback that I'm hoping could play like safety or somewhere. Not sure exactly where we're going to pit him. But let's see how we're looking, man. Coach Othello, he wants to have a high-power offense, and I think we signed a pretty solid recruiting class. Should be 29 strong. Let's go through. Going to be a lot of impact development. It's going to be at least 3 star development players. We have 1 elite development player. He's a tight end, blocking tight end. He may be a day 1 starter. We'll see. We did lose out on one of the safeties. Unfortunate. Lost out on one of the physical receivers. Also unfortunate. It's fine, though. Another elite development athlete, physical wide receiver, 6'4", 199 pounds. Let me know what we do with him. Oh my, oh my. Do we keep him at receiver or do we move him to corner? I know he'll be able to play corner or safety. Okay, that's actually a pretty good recruiting class, man. For only signing 3 stars and we walk away with 2 elite developments, 3 in total stars, and Iowa ends with the #1 recruiting classes. How has the table turned, man? We don't even see Alabama, Georgia up here in the mix. Georgia down here at 18. Wow. Texas down here at 29. What we got going on, man? LSU at 35. Where are we at, man? Where are we at? Come on. We're 63rd. It's not horrible. Honestly, that's not too terrible. We'll take that. Position change week. This matters. This matters a lot, man. This is a week where you decide what you're going to do with all your players. Okay? And we have a bunch of quarterbacks. We probably have too many quarterbacks, honestly, man. Too many quarterbacks. I feel like we should move this guy, man. He's not going to be the starter. We tried him at quarterback last year. He's not good enough, man. He's not good enough to play quarterback, even though his stats do not look that bad. What is our running back room looking like? He will actually be our highest overall running back. What is his carrying rating? Good enough carrying. 89 carrying is phenomenal. We'll move him to receiving back, where he's actually going to be a solid player. Other than that, our quarterback room is pretty good. Going across, we have way too many fullbacks on the roster. I don't know why we have that many fullbacks. But let's go through. We have actually a solid old lineman. Not nothing too crazy, but this is before player progression, man. We should shoot up in overall. Some of these guys coming in as a 70 overall. Wayne, the guy we just got to commit, he comes in as a 70. The D tackle, 70, 67 as well. Linebacker, we don't have a middle linebacker on roster. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. We got to move someone there, whether it's a safety. Do we move Larry, Mr. 50 tackling that led the team in tackling this past season? He got enough speed, 80 speed. Maybe we move him. And that's probably an insane thought. But he's not that bad. He's only goes down to a 49. I think we got to move the athlete middle linebackers that we brought in. I think they all got to just stick at middle linebacker. Because, I mean, y'all see the middle linebacker situation. We don't have a situation at middle linebacker. So both the athletes, we'll just keep him at middle linebacker, even though he's a much better defensive lineman. He's all the way at 61 overall at middle linebacker, 68 at defensive end. Got to put him at linebacker, man. That's where we need him. Trent Christmas is his name, man. The elite development wide receiver, 6'4", 199. He's got 95 speed. Where do you move him? Where do you move him is the question. We're pitting him at receiver, man. This is a high-power offense. We're pitting him at receiver, even though he's a much better slot corner. We also can put him at middle linebacker. Just doesn't make sense, man. It doesn't make sense. We'll put him at receiver, man. That's high-power offense. He should be a day 1 starter for us. And, yeah, put him at receiver. And then we got Pat Smalls, who is the quarterback we just brought in. He's a 71 overall quarterback. His speed is not that good. 84 on the speed, good acceleration. What do we do with Pat, man? We don't really need a quarterback, I feel like, man. He could catch the ball, though. He could definitely catch the ball. He's a pretty good athlete, do a little bit of everything type guy. Accuracies is not bad. This is actually very good accuracies for a scrambling quarterback, man. 80s across the board. He's literally he will have the best accuracies in our quarterback room. Day 1, he will have that. Where do we move him? Where do we move him? He's actually a very good player. Quarterback got to be the answer. Maybe you go corner, but 84 speed at corner. I don't love that. Let's move him to quarterback, and probably the wrong decision, honestly, but we'll rock out with it for now. He'll be our 3rd best quarterback. He'll be quarterback 3. And he should be quarterback 1 for now because you look at the true overall, he's a higher overall than that guy without the boost. I don't know what's up with some of these guys' tendencies as archetype, but like, for example, our backup center, y'all see here, 72 with the boost. Well, if we just move his position, he'll change tendencies, archetypes, and if we move him to right guard, he'd be an 82 overall right guard with the boost. Let's do that, man. Let's do that. And now he's an 82 overall player at left guard. Let's move him over to right guard instead because, yeah, he can actually play at right guard. Man, we got 49 overalls on this team. This is nasty work, man. This is not good work right here. 49 overalls over here at right outside linebacker, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is what we're going to rock out with, though. Position changes have been made. Safety, yeah, we still don't have a safety. Okay. Can we move someone? Can we Can we move somewhere over to safety? One of the corners? Not really. Not really. We do have an 84 speed corner. Can we move him over to safety? He's going to convert to a hybrid. He could also play middle, but no, middle don't make sense for him, man. He's 180 pounds. Damn, we just going to have to hope that one of these safeties progress, man. Actually, let's move Trent, man. Trent Christmas, the former 3-star elite development receiver. We're going to move him over to safety, man. After thinking about it, like, he could start at safety. At wide receiver, he's going to redshirt. He's not going to play one snap this year. We move him to safety. He's instantly our best safety. And, yeah, we don't want Lamar starting no more, man. Or, no, his name is Larry, whatever his name is. All right, so we're ready to advance to training results. The best time of the offseason. We could, damn, we can't get tier 3 for nothing. Damn, I thought we could at least get it for one position. We only have 10 points. So, let's advance. Training results is here, man. Tap in. Tap in. What do we have here? We're 80 overall program, man. We're up 9 overalls. We're up to an 80. And some of our best players is some old linemen, as expected, man. Quarterback, whoa, Ahmad Sam jumping up to a 77 overall. He is now the same overall as Marvin Strickland. And actually, when you look at it without the boost, without the tactician boost, he's a better quarterback. 94 medium throw accuracy. Let me know right now who starts in the comments. Let me know who should start. Do we start Marvin or do we start Mr. Sam? 94 medium throw accuracy is actually nuts. Nuts, man. Wow. Y'all let me know who should start. 3-star normal development guy. He's maxed out. Let's look at Marvin's skill cast before we really decide who starts. Normal development also damn near maxed out. So they pretty much maxed out as players. But that's not a bad quarterback room, man. Running back room, we're going to have Mecca, our running back from our quarterback from last year, now as our #1 running back, which is he actually has the best carrying rating. And I'm not mad at it, man. He's up to an 83 overall with the boost. Pretty solid player here, man. Wide receiver room looks exactly the same. We do have Max jumping up to a 74 overall at 82 speed. He should be playing tight end somewhere, man. He should be playing tight end somewhere. Okay, tight end room, very similar, man. I don't think our guy moved at all. He's probably maxed out. O-line is still pretty similar. Solid, not good, but not bad. D-line also not crazy progression. We did have a freshman jumping up, Rodney Hart, jumping up to a 77 overall with the boost. And his pass rush ability, he's a power rusher, but he don't have no power moves. He got more finesse moves than power moves. Interesting, but yeah, that's the thing. And we can't be too mad at that, man. Linebacker, Nix is up to an 81, 75 speed on him. Middle linebacker room, man. Nunn jumps up. Nate Nunn. He was that 50-something overall. I think like 51 overall. He jumps up to the best linebacker in the room. He's probably not going to start. He do have a little bit of speed on him. We're probably going to start one of the young Lions, one of the freshmen out there. We'll see. Right outside linebacker Anthony was one of our better players last year. He's up to a 78. I'm curious what Larry overall is up to, man. I'm very curious on that. Cornerback room, not great. 84 speed is our top cornerback. His coverage is actually not bad at all. 82 man, 90 zone, 80 press. That's actually very good coverages. Just the speed. Can he keep up? It depends what conference we go to, man. We go to if we don't go power 4, he could keep up. If we go power 5, power 4, we're going to be in some trouble, man. We're going to be in some trouble. Jeremy looks like he'll be our starting free safety as a 67 overall. Larry, where's Larry? Larry is a dog. Oh, man. Larry is a dog. Pit bull. From 51 overall to 77. We got to start him, don't we? Oh, my goodness. We got to start Larry, man. I mean, he did have a crazy season. Led the team in tackles. 94 on the zone coverage on Larry with the tackling. The tackling's up to 67. Tackling went up 17 points. We got to start Larry, man. Maybe we start Larry and then we start Trent at free safety. Trent got to get on the field. Whether he's in the slot, maybe we start, no, 27 press. He's not going to be in the slot. Maybe we just start Trent at strong safety. I think that's going to be the play. And we'll have Larry as our #1. Speed is low, but I mean, you got to reward him. You got to reward him for putting in that work in the offseason and becoming a guy for us. Since the Big Ten kicked us out our conference a couple years ago after our death penalty, Coach Othello has now taken the program to the ACC, man. Will now had to dominate the ACC, and they actually have the national champs, NC State. This is actually a pretty good conference. Bill Belichick's still around. He's 102 years old at this point. You got Miami, Clemson. We got our rivals, Pitt. And I think for every year, we're going to put Penn State on our schedule as well because they're also one of our rivals in game. And I would like to unlock that ability. Which ability? This Architect, man. And we got to win 4 rivalry games, so we would like to unlock that. So we're going to try to make some progress with it. This is the schedule the CPU has gave us. They gave us one FCS school. All I did was switch out the FCS school with Penn State. If they want us to play a little low-key SEC schedule with Tennessee and Auburn, we'll do it. We're not ducking no smoke. Auburn got to come to the trenches. They got to come to Philadelphia to play us as well, man. Same with Penn State. They got to come to Philly for a home game, man. This is the rest of the schedule. We do get Clemson, Bill Belichick in his 100th year of life. And this should be the season, man. It's a couple winnable games in here. I'm looking at Boston College. I'm also looking at Stanford. Also looking at like Kyle in there. Maybe even a Georgia Tech. Duke shouldn't be too bad. Houston went 3-9 this past season. Even Tennessee 5-7. We're an 80 overall team, man. You never know what could happen. We will win some games. We could make a bowl game for sure this next year, and that's gonna be our goal. So we will be behind with recruiting, man. I advanced past the first week like a person that's not smart. So we'll be behind. This year we will pursue some 4 stars, but some of them already locked us out. Like I said, we're going to be behind. We're not going to be able to scout. We advanced past the first week 0. So that's not great. And we somehow still get an instant commit. It's on an athlete scrambling quarterback. And I just remember one rule in this rebuild. I believe we had a rule, no athlete scrambling, no scrambling quarterbacks in general. So we're going to have to move this guy to another position other than quarterback. Our guy, Pat, the athlete scrambling quarterback, that we currently have at quarterback, we're going to have to move him to another position. I just remembered the rules. So we're a little bit sloppy, but we're able to identify it and we're able to address it. And let's move forward. All right, man. If y'all enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. When the video hit 50 likes, week 1, Temple versus Penn State. Listen, we're programmed, man. I promise you. We're going to win some big-time games this year. We're going to go crazy with recruiting, even though we messed up the start. We can always rebound. It ain't nothing but a thing. We go at the 4 stars this year, so I'm hype about that, man. Other than that, like, comment, subscribe. We're on to the next one. Appreciate y'all for watching.